So UFC 290 is going to be coming up this weekend, and it is a card I am so excited for. But one of the fights, one of the most important fights on the card, is sparking a massive debate online, and I need to know, are people serious about Dricus Du Plessis destroying Robert Whittaker? Do people actually believe this? Because I am seeing this everywhere. I'm seeing this in the We Want Picks Discord. I'm seeing this on the UFC's Instagram and the comment sections. I'm seeing this in the UFC embedded YouTube channel. People are commenting Dricus Du Plessis is going to destroy Robert Whittaker or something along those lines. And they're getting a lot of likes. They're getting a lot of replies with people disagreed, which is why I think it might be a troll. But there's so many people out there that believe Dricus Du Plessis just destroys Robert Whittaker. And to those people, I ask, have you seen a single Dricus Du Plessis fight? Have you? Like, if you watch his most recent performance against Derek Brunson, he looks really bad. Like, really bad. In fact, when I was doing my live stream fight companion, which I will be doing for UFC 290 as well, I was laughing at how bad they looked. They looked terrible. Both Brunson and Du Plessis did. I know Du Plessis had issues with his nose in the past, all this sort of thing, and I know he's got surgery since. We haven't seen him since that surgery, so we don't know how much different he's really going to look, but he looked so sloppy against Derek Brunson. Even at the start of the fight, he looked bad. You know, I know he's got a good kickboxing background, but it seems like his technique's gone out the window. He's not a very technical striker. He's not really that just great in general, honestly. Like, I don't know how he's managed to get it so far up the 185-pound division, but it does just tell you how terrible middleweight is as a division that Dricus Du Plessis has managed to make his way all the way up. And I'm going to make this public and clear. I've picked Dricus Du Plessis in every single one of his fights. I did pick him to beat Trevin Giles, was when my channel started. I picked him to beat Trevin Giles. I picked him to beat Brad Tavares. I picked him to beat Darren Till. And I picked him to beat Derek Brunson. I'm not picking him to beat Robert Whittaker. And I'm very confident Robert Whittaker wins this fight. I think Robert Whittaker is going to go out there and outclass Dricus Du Plessis. But there's so many people that just think that Dricus Du Plessis is going to go out there and knock out Robert Whittaker. How is Dricus Du Plessis going to go out there and knock out Robert Whittaker when Jared Cannonier had 5 rounds to do it and he couldn't? Calvin Gastelum had 5 rounds to do it and he couldn't do anything to him. You know, Darren Till had a very close fight with Robert Whittaker, but that is a different Darren Till than the Darren Till that Dricus Du Plessis fought, for sure. And he had that close fight with Israel Adesanya. I'm one of the very few people on the planet that thinks that Israel Adesanya actually won that fight. It seems like the majority think Whittaker actually took that bout. So, very, very interesting. And the rest of this video you're going to have to excuse because I'm actually quite sick at the moment. So, let's get through it. In this matchup, I think Robert Whittaker wins. Robert Whittaker wins. This is like my Lucas Tracy moment where I'm going out there, I'm putting myself out there like Lucas Tracy does every single week, and I'm going to say Robert Whittaker wins. So if Dricus Du Plessis does end up winning potentially, then let me know in the comment section that I was wrong, because I did that to Lucas Tracy last week. I actually commented asking him if he made bad picks on purpose, because it seems like maybe he does, but I'm serious about this. I actually am serious about this. I genuinely believe that Robert Whittaker genuinely wins this fight. I'm all in on Robert Whittaker. I believe Robert Whittaker wins this fight. In fact, I'm so confident I think we could even see the first Robert Whittaker finish since 2017. We haven't seen Robert Whittaker get a finish in such a long time, but I believe he's so much better than Dricus Du Plessis. I think his cardio is so much better than Dricus Du Plessis. I think he's so much more technical than Dricus Du Plessis that he can go out there and finish him in the 3rd round. You know, like, who knows if this nose surgery all of a sudden changes everything for Dricus Du Plessis. Who knows? But the thing is, with that nose surgery, that wasn't that long ago. That was like 2 months ago he had that surgery, right? Am I wrong? And maybe he had to spend like a month recovering from that, so he wasn't training for a few weeks after that nose surgery. I mean, this is probably a really bad and off example, but I've had a massive surgery on my jaw. As you guys can tell, I've got this massive scar that's kind of on my neck. I had 6 months recovery for that jaw surgery. I know a nose is probably slightly different, but I can imagine he at least spent probably at least a week in the hospital, probably a few weeks where he wasn't able to train, you know, because I'm pretty sure with maybe a nose surgery, I'm no expert on this situation, by the way. I'm pretty sure with like a nose surgery as well, they probably don't allow you to really get tired, to really get, I guess, like puffed, you know, like really kind of work, so your nose isn't working so hard trying to breathe for a period of time. So maybe Dricus Du Plessis wasn't able to train for like a month after his surgery, and this surgery was only a few months ago. It was only like 2-3 months ago. So Dricus Du Plessis potentially hasn't even had a full training camp for this bout because he just got surgery on his nose. Maybe the surgery was actually straight after the Derek Brunson fight, but who knows, man? Like maybe the surgery on his nose was a bad thing, considering the time that he's only taken to get into this matchup straight after the nose surgery. And once again, what if Brother Whittaker just lands a stiff right hand on Dricus Du Plessis' nose and just breaks it again? All of a sudden, Dricus Du Plessis breathing out of his mouth again. He's got the same problem. So there's so many things about this matchup that just don't really work for DDP. I think Robert Whittaker can wrestle DDP without really worrying about anything that DDP's got off his back. I think Robert Whittaker can outstrike DDP. You know, he was outstriking Israel Adesanya in moments in their fight, which is crazy. He outstruck and just outclassed and embarrassed Marvin Vettori in France. I can see Robert Whittaker going out there and just beating Dricus Du Plessis. So let me know. Do you have Dricus Du Plessis? If you have Dricus Du Plessis, comment it before the fight. Any comments after the fight has happened won't count for anything, because then like you can just pretend that you're picking Dricus Du Plessis the whole time. So comment now. Comment before the fight has happened. Let me know that you're on Dricus Du Plessis, or let me know if you're on Robert Whittaker. And if you like this content, I'm trying to put out content every single day. And please do subscribe to my channel if you do like every single daily content. I had some really good video ideas planned for this week, but as you guys can tell, I am a little bit sick. I'm not feeling too good. I was meant to do a PFL video for Angelo, apparently, at We Want Picks. I wasn't too sure if I was even meant to do that video because it was for PFL Europe, but I am genuinely sick. That would be a shit video if I was to do a PFL Europe video. So I apologize to Angelo for that, but I'll be back at it next week, hopefully. I'll be back at it for a live stream this weekend, trying to rest up for the live stream this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.